What's up, YouTube? Great news today. I thought I'd get up and bring this news to y'all. So after the troubling news that PMDG had with Asobo on the 737 and it being put on hold on certain things that PMDG said that they were going to have put in place for the 737 to release, Asobo has finally gave in and gave them those tools. So now that the 737 can now finally move forward. So this is a big changing step in the world of flight sim. And this is very good news for Xbox as well, because after doing a lot of reading, especially the last couple of days, since I've been kind of bedridden, a lot of these same issues are the same things that companies like Aerosoft and Just Flight were complaining about. A lot of it having to do with certain things like the WASM gauges and the security parameters and things like that. So this is a move that is very important, and I think it's very good. And I'm about to read it to y'all, exactly the whole statement, but I think it's really good news, and it shows big things about to happen, also especially for Xbox. It's been a lot of rumors. I haven't been able to verify it completely, but I have seen a lot of people talking about it, and it does make a lot of sense. And that is that all these planes that are coming to Xbox have been on hold because they're waiting for the Sim Update 8 release at the end of February, which makes a lot of sense because you don't want to release a plane before an update, because that seems to be when all the issues happen, when a plane releases right before an update and then it has issues after the update. So in the meantime, I think we need to continue just to relax for the month and see what happens. I think big things are going to come to us. I think things are happening for sure, especially after seeing this today. I think all of us just need to take a breather and just get back to just flying and learning our planes. Because I believe that as soon as this bug update hits, those changes will be in place. I also read that all these issues that Just Flight and them are having with the gauges, that's being taken care of at this update on the developer side. So now those planes can come over. I don't know exactly how they're doing it, or if it's going to be the same gauges with that coding, or if they figured out something else, but all that's supposed to be fixed and resolved, and it's supposed to open up the door for this place to come. So I do believe that all these planes are about to come. I do believe that we're probably going to have to wait till the end of February, but that is fine. So I just going to chill out for the month. We got the Q&A coming on the 26th, and I believe that will give us a lot of good insight and good answers. But I believe good things are coming, and I believe we just need to give it another month. And in the meantime, just enjoy flying and just wait and see what happens, because what I'm about to read to you is good news. So let me read this to you, and then we'll get back to it.
So everybody, like I said, so this is from Microsoft, like similar-addons.com. You can also read this on the PMDG forums, but I always like going to this site here because they break it down a lot better and make it a lot more understandable. But it says Asobo finally unstucks the 737 for PMDG, beta testing release date now being planned. So great news. Get the beautiful picture of the plane there with the red cone on the back of it. So it says, after PMDG's troubling update in earlier December, where it was revealed that the release of the Boeing 737 for Microsoft was put on hold due to the need to have some crucial inputs from Asobo, we never knew the specifics about this, which none of us did. We were all holding our breaths while we waited for a positive turn of events. Finally, there's good news today. Asobo has given PMDG what it needed to move forward to testing the product and plans for a release date. So that is amazing. When earlier this week, PMDG's Robert Randazzo gave us more details about what's planned for the 737 release at Microsoft Flight Simulator. He initially stated that the long-awaited and indispensable feedback from Asobo was yet to come, but that seemed to trigger some cogs in the relationship between both parties, because just a few hours later, Randazzo came back to promise some good news later in the week, and here they are. And I was there for that, so I did recognize that. It says Randazzo says that now that the hurdle has been cleared, the team is evaluating the next steps toward the testing phase and the establishment of the release date. Here's the full quote below. And it says, "Thanks to the long-awaited input from Asobo, we are able to report that our progress toward beta testing and eventually release has been unstuck. We are currently evaluating both transition to testing and initial release date. I'll have quite a bit of more information on the release process right around the time we actually put the airplane to testing, as there are a host of items that have been stagnant since early October that we can finally begin to evaluate fully, and I need the intervening time in order to speak intelligently about the release process. There are still a few more bridges to cross, which is to be expected. The PMDG 737 is easily the most complicated C++ object-oriented project to be brought to Microsoft Flight Simulator at this time, and we have already seen it is possible to stumble into things that take collaboration to resolve. And I'm glad to see that Asobo is coming into collaboration with them on this. We have a couple of items on the worry list, but we are just starting to get into them and at the juncture, so we shall know more in the coming week. Clearly, there's still work to be done, but it seems nothing significant to hinder future developments. Let's just hope. As everyone breathes a sign of relief, things are now looking much brighter for the most highly anticipated aircraft for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So it's time to focus on what's coming rather than if and when it would come, like the 700 variant of the aircraft, the first that is planned to come out, as it provides a more logical and efficient step towards building a much more popular 800 model, or the enhanced ground proximity warning system previewed just a couple of weeks ago, and obviously much more, as well as surely learn about over the coming weeks. As a symbol of serious testing phase that will now follow for the 737 and the Microsoft Flight Simulator, Randazzo has already shared today a rather cool image depicting the 737 with a red cone dangling from the vertical stabilizer, typically used during testing phases of new aircraft types to measure the static pressure it presents. Its presence now on the PMDG 737 NGX for Microsoft Flight Simulator Simulaz is just that. It's now being tested before the final delivery. And then it says, to learn more about the latest development concerning PMDG 737 for Microsoft Flight Simulator, see below for our previous coverage of the subject. So this is really good news, guys. And this is really good news, not just for PMDG, but for other companies like Aerosoft and Just Flight and everyone else coming over. This shows that Asobo is doing things in Microsoft that they have never done for any other game on the platform, that they are making changes, and this is why I fully believe that we do have good plans coming to Xbox. I think we just need to wait just another month and just see how things unfold. As I believe that there was a lot more of us on Xbox than they have originally anticipated, but this is all good news, guys. All good news, and I just wanted to share this good news with y'all. COVID and all. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short, guys. Let me know what y'all think about it below. As always, I am Pilot83, and I hope to be feeling better soon so I can be out there flying with y'all guys. Y'all haven't seen me on in a couple days. I've been kind of bedridden, but I wanted to get up and make this video. But until next time, guys, happy flying. I hope to see y'all in the skies very soon. Peace. If you made it this far, thank you so much. If you like this video and you feel like I earned your subscription, please hit that subscribe button and that like button so you don't miss out. Until next time, guys, see you in the air.